I'm with manager Mark Clifford after today's 1-1 draw away at Bromsgrove. Cliff, a few have mentioned the word frustrating to sum that up. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it feels like a loss. It really does. I thought it was magnificent first half, and probably with the chances we had, and a penalty, potentially 2 penalties that the referee's not give, and no one's sure in the ground really why he's not given. And the game should be outside. So bitterly disappointed. First half we were very good. Second half struggled to get into a rhythm, I felt, but I don't really think they look like really threatening us.
That kind of brings me on nicely to my next question. You obviously feel that feels like 2 points lost rather than 1 earned at this stage, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's 2 points lost in my eyes. No disrespect to the guys here, but I think they'd agree.
Was it a case of then, if your front men just not being ruthless enough? You look at the chances we had, we dominated the latter end of the first half. Nilo strikes the post with a great effort. Is it just a case of that, really? Sometimes
it's just a bit of luck. I don't think it's about being ruthless enough or not. I think sometimes they go in for you and sometimes they don't. And like you say, these 2 penalties, we've hit the post when we should probably do a bit better. Seth pretty much should, Luther probably should score his chance as well. So, I think there's a few more that I probably missed out. So yeah, I'm disappointed. Ruthless might not be the one, and I'll never dig the boys out. But they know they're disappointed in there.
You look at the substitutions made, obviously later in the second half. Is there anything you might have done differently with that one? Obviously, Reece coming on, returning from a suspension. He might have sat in the front of the back four to defend that lead. Is there anything you might have done differently there?
That's exactly where we put him, and I think. We have to do what we feel is the right thing at the right time, and it's very easy to sit in stands and make decisions. I think there's lots and lots of people in grounds that have never made a wrong decision, and I don't think we've made one today. If we did, we probably would have lost the game.
Looking at the positives then, are you happy with how your players defended? I mean, they were quite resilient back there. They were under the cosh for a lot of the second half. Are you happy with how well they stood firm and dealt with pretty much everything that was thrown at them?
Yeah, we've kept 13 halves of clean sheets in football. And we've been magnificent, and we're disappointed with the goal because it's come from a lapse of concentration from a young man that's come in and been absolutely outstanding for us. And I've just said to him, we go again. He's come in and made us a totally different side. And as a group, I've said, be disappointed, but don't be too disappointed. We've got another game Tuesday, which is a great thing about it, and we dust ourselves down and we go and put on the same first half performance for hopefully 90 minutes, and I think we'll be absolutely fine.
At the other end of the pitch, Luther Kandafo, started again today, shined. He wasn't the only one, but he shined. He really put them on the back foot. Just how impressed were you with him as well as others out there today?
I thought Luther was very good for 45 minutes, and then we're trying to build his minutes up, and that's why obviously we have the relationship with Notts County to bring the players in. I need him to be able to be at 70, 80, 90 minutes because he needs to do that for that amount of time, and that's what we're going to do. And I think as he gets fitter, he'll get better and better for us.
Looking forward on Tuesday, we host Stourbridge. They won 3-0 today. I imagine you expect a similar game to today, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? For the last 7 or 8 games, we haven't really worried too much about opposition. We've just tried to take care of us and how we are. And we've obviously lost Ben, was a big loss for us today on international duty. And I think on another day, you have Ben in that side today. I think we go and do well. We miss him Tuesday as well, but he's back for the weekend. So. That's football. You have to deal with the cards that are dealt, and we have to deal with it.
And looking ahead a bit further, we'll discuss this more in depth in the week. But we've obviously drawn Boston in the FA Cup, a club you know well, really well yourself. How much are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. For me, I can't look beyond Stourbridge. No. We have to deal with Stourbridge first, and everyone knows that the draw's on, and that who we've drawn and the connections, but. To be fair, the lads have been magnificent, and we've just all this game, and then we'll worry about that Thursday.